Guys, back with another video. Just going to be highlighting my latest pickups. Also been trying something new in terms of selling the case. There's a new little strategy that I'm going to go through at the end. But let's go through some PC pickups. So some of these are from my Get It Shipped International mail day. I just wanted to keep it kind of separate. So this first one was actually bought through Facebook. Alperen Şengün, select out of 99. Very nice card here, the auto. Got this one for $130. I actually think comp price now is around $200, but when it's PC and all that sort of stuff, I don't really care about the price as much or it going up. I think the timing of me getting it was great, but it's just going to go into the case just for the PC. So happy to have another Alperen Şengün. I actually think watching a few of his games lately, he's starting to fatigue a little bit more, and I feel like he's not getting that 20 and 10 sort of stat line as much. It's sort of coming down to like 17 and 8. He's going to get fatigued. It's his, third season. He's still kind of learning and adjusting to the NBA. Next up, a couple PC pickups again from my man, Nick. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like maybe $10 posted, maybe a tad more, but draft bust PC, Andrea Bargnani. If you don't know, I like to collect some draft busts. I'm trying to get like one auto or even, a nice jersey card of a lot of the draft busts from all sports that I do know. So NBA, NFL, Andre Bargnani, pick number 1 from the 2006 NBA draft, from what I remember. I think players like him would have definitely frightened of people picking a player like Kristaps Porzingis, or even like a Chet Holmgren, like someone who's just skinny, tall, even white. People might say they're unathletic. They don't fit the traditional big man role. I think people were just scared off by that. Then Aaron Brooks, Topps Finest rookie card. Love Aaron Brooks a lot. Held up Houston for a couple of years when he was a young player. I actually came back to Houston a couple times as well. It seemed like he was always coming back to us and then signing to another team and coming back to us that season. It was really weird, but love Aaron Brooks. Did play very briefly in the NBL. Next up, Usman Garuba. I thought this just personified my Usman Garuba collection. Got this one for like $5. But yeah, the SGC3 with the autograph 10. And then I think the SGC3 is coming from around there. I'm sure there's more than that because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't... Oh, actually, maybe the whole corner's just almost lifted off. I reckon that might be the issue. But again, I just thought this personified my Usman Garuba PC a lot, being an SGC3. And yeah, $5. I thought it was a bit of a laugh. Luis Scola, almost the Alperen Şengün before Alperen Şengün for the Rockets. Very unconventional sort of player, unorthodox, however you want to call it. Came into the NBA. He was already relatively old, but had a very nice post game. But yeah, he only played a few seasons in the NBA and was actually quite good. And then ended up playing for Argentina until he was like 41 years old. He was actually quite incredible. But yeah, Luis Scola into the PC. Another PC one. Dylan Brooks playing very well for Houston. Don't have to say too much about him, but a lot of people didn't like him on Memphis. Probably talking a little bit too much. I will admit I didn't mind him at Memphis. Didn't like the shot selection, and then obviously towards the end of it with the whole Lakers stuff, I think it just got too much. But I think he sort of needed that, and I also think he needed those personalities in the NBA. And he's been playing very well in Houston. Still has those moments where he gambles on defense, talks too much trash. Not even talks too much trash, but almost just tries to stamp his authority in the game a lot. But I'm happy with him. People talking about the contract. I think for now he's worth it. We had to pay someone. Him and Fred VanVleet have been very good for our young players. I'll get through these a little bit faster. Kevin Martin did play for Houston at 1 point, 20 points per game. Traded for James Harden, which was pretty ridiculous. But I do remember at the time when they did trade for him, I was kind of like a little bit angry about losing Kevin Martin. But fast forward till now, James Harden, it's probably one of the more lopsided trades of all time, but people say that it didn't lead to a championship or anything. We got close, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It is bad, but it's like it's not like we won 3 championships in a row and became like a franchise, a dynasty or anything like that. So I just think it's a little bit overstated. More Royce White, Hoops auto. I've got so much of him now. I couldn't find an auto, now I've got heaps of him. Ha Seung Jin. Going to the Asian PC. I do have another auto of him, but this one's actually his rookie jersey auto, so had to get this one in. Don't know too much about him, but I know he was a center, South Korean, so there you go. Brock Osweiler, Houston PC, played for us for a couple seasons, maybe one season, got given a massive contract. way too high of a contract and just didn't play well. One of the worst contracts, honestly, that could be given. And then just thought this was funny for the pop culture PC that I don't really have too many cards of. I would like to get a bit more, but Steven Seagal, saw this one on DC Sports and thought I just had to go for it. But I used to love his movies when I was a little kid. Very cheesy movies, Under Siege 2, Marked for Dead or Marked Target. There was another one that was there with it. But yeah, really like these movies. They're very cheesy now when you look back at it. And from what I know off YouTube videos, it doesn't have the greatest reputation with other people. So yeah, Steven Seagal, I think this was like 50 or 60 bucks, but yeah, out of 20, there you go. Next NFL pick up a lot. This was all $30, so it was about $3 per card. Mike White, Spectra, played a few good games for the Jets at one point. Marshawn Lattimore, very good cornerback rookie. Jamal Adams, we have Byron Jones select. We have Zach Moss, Marshawn Lattimore. We have Hunter Henry, Jenna Smith jersey certified, Marcus Allen dual jersey, and then Jameis Winston, Ronald Jones the second dual jersey there. So $30 for that lot. Small little pickup that I got off an auction about a month ago. This one was about $20 delivered. I couldn't find comps on this, and normally I can find comps on Terapic, which allows you to go through like past sales over the last sort of 2 to 3 years. But a triple auto, Glenn Rice, Rudy Tomjanovich, and Kazi Russell. Rudy Tomjanovich, Houston's coach during their 2 championships. But yeah, couldn't find any comps for it. But I think a triple auto of 3 people. Don't know if they're in the Hall of Fame. I actually don't know. Maybe borderline Hall of Famers, but a triple auto regardless of players who were sort of good back in their day. 20 bucks, I'll take that. Next little lot here I got from my good friend Kevin, aka Cards for Life. Bought from him and dealt with him a fair few times. We always chat. So bought this lot for $200. So first up, he added some extras. These are not the $200 cards. Even that, Diallo, still not $200 cards. There we go. All right, let's start. Still, Jalen Suggs, Kuminga, Reeves, Şengün, Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes, Jalen McDaniels, and Isaiah Jackson. And then the 2 cards that I'm mainly going for are Donovan Mitchell's rookie autos. Both stickers. I'm kind of getting a little bit over sticker autos, and I know I just showed an Alperen Şengün sticker auto from Select, but I'm getting a little bit over them. And I do find the resale value on them, not the resale value, the effort to kind of sell them is quite hard. It's not as liquid as obviously the on-card autos, but Donovan Mitchell, Prestige to Crack Ice, and then the Donovan Mitchell Checkerboard Hoops. But yeah, 2 nice cards here. I think Donovan Mitchell still kind of slept on. Cleveland, not doing probably as good as I would have thought, but Darius Garland's out now for a fair chunk, so we'll see how he goes. All right, next pickup. This one was $130, trying to add to my Richmond Tigers PC in the AFL. Apologise to the Americans out there that are watching this. But yeah, got 5 copper signatures from Optimum for $130. So Sam Banks, I've actually seen his name pop up in a few card pages. So I think he does collect cards. And if you do watch the channel, I doubt you do, hit me up on Instagram. Would love to connect. But yeah, he actually played a few games last season, which was good to see. Tom Brown debuted in the last game of the season. Excited to see how he goes with Adamuse, a new coach, new game style that we're implementing. I think these 2 are actually going to be vital to our new game plan. So we'll see how they go. Again, not interested in terms of value or anything like that, but just wanted to add some to the PC. Judson Clark, been playing a couple seasons for us and actually been getting some games. And then these 2 were our picks from last year, Caleb Smith and Steely Green. Both haven't played yet, but yeah, also excited to see how we go. This was the draft class. Well, I guess the AFL, yeah, you call it the draft class, you'd say. I'm thinking like in an NBA term, but we didn't really have any first round picks in here from the Toronto Hopper trade. So I think these were like the main 2 draft picks. All right, so moving on to what I was saying in terms of what I was doing different in terms of my transacting. So you guys would know that I've been talking about a lot on the channel. I've come up with my new case. It's called the Matt's Card case. If you want to support the channel, go check out the description. You can DM me on Instagram on Matt's Card Shop or Matt's Card Case if you want to buy one. But basically, I've been trying to get this product out to a lot of the people out here in Australia. Obviously, times are tight in terms of money because it's nearly Christmas. People are focusing on other things. I'm sure the number one thing on their priority list isn't getting a card case. But yeah, just sort of an idea that instead of accepting just cash for the cases itself, I was going to start accepting trades in terms of cards. So full trades, partial trades. Right now, the 1 row is going for $100 posted. The 3 row is going for $150 posted. Cheapest you can get it in Australia to import a Zion case from America, it's like $250 to $300. But in terms of trade value, I was taking $125 for the 1 row and $175 for the 3 row. Basically, I was being open about it. I'm getting cards that I'm just on selling just to make up for the cash that I wanted to get for the cases itself. And then, yeah, people were just sending me what cards they wanted. Ideally, I wanted to keep it to around 4 to 5 cards max because I didn't want to have effort of me selling like 100 card lots for $125 because that's not worth my time and effort. So let's showcase a few of the lots that I have purchased. So first one up, shout out to my guy Arata. I actually sold a Rui to 175 Blue Prism rookie card to him, back during COVID. And then it's quite funny, he's selling me some of his Rui PC to fit his Rui PC into my card case. So shout out to you, right? I don't know if you watch the channel or anything like that. This is obviously the main draw card here, but so it was a 175 trade value lot. I'm actually surprised how much Rui's cards go for. Japanese market, being on the Lakers, probably makes it a really lethal combo, but I actually didn't realize this, but this is actually jersey numbered towards his Lakers uniform. So when I picked the card out, I didn't go in thinking like, oh, it's jersey numbered. But then when I got it, I was like, 28. I'm picturing Rui in the number 28 on the Lakers. Is that actually his number? And then, bang, he's in the number 28 on the Lakers. So, very nice card here, RPA. Would have hoped for a better patch, but, can't win them all. And then he added 2 silver prisms here, PSA 9s. So, yeah, this total lot was valued at 175. We'll try to on-sell it relatively quickly. Next one up, shout out to Paul. Paul got one of the 1 rows from me for $125 trade value. I actually got it for his son, from what I gather, and then traded me this Erling Haaland. This was a great trade just because it's 1 card and it's hopefully relatively liquid, being Erling Haaland. But the top's Chrome UCL. PSA 10, very gorgeous card out of 250. It's hard because you get these cards in, they're so nice, and then you're just like, oh, am I gonna sell it now or do I wait? But yeah, I think I'll just play around with it. We'll see how it goes, but $125 a trade value for this. And then this next lot, I've been quite fortunate in terms of timing. The guy who sold this one to me was $175 trade value. Ben, shout out to you. Over the weekend, 2 of the players featured in this lot actually had massive games. And when that happens, it's obviously, you don't really... you can't predict that, but I did say to him, if I do resell a lot and it's significantly higher than what, the trade value was for this lot, I'm happy to send the difference over to him because there's some nice cards in here. And I never want to lowball someone or say their cards are less than others and try to, deceive people in that way. I want to make it fair for both parties in terms of my effort level and then what I'm going to be trading it off at. So Chet Holmgren, he had a great game yesterday. Court Kings, jersey, Miles McBride, Origins Auto, Time Lord, I think he's out for the season, unfortunately, but the Crown Royale, RJA, at one point, this would have been like a $50 to $60 card. I think this is now like a $10 to $15 card. Kristaps Porzingis, playing well for the Celtics, Revolution Sticker Auto. Keegan Murray, what was he, 12 or 13 off threes, or 13 or 14 threes? Just ridiculous shooting. Out of 75, Recon Auto. Keegan Murray, Vitreous. This is actually a case hit from Obsidian. Don't actually sell for that much, even though it's a case hit, but yeah, very nice card there. And then the last card, I think will go into my PC, just because he's in his Houston uniform. But Alvin Hayes didn't win a championship with us, unfortunately, but was a great 20 and 10 player. I think he did win a championship in the end on Washington. I don't know if that's 100% right, but just a very gorgeous card here. On-card order from Impeccable. This will go into the PC. So, yeah, nice little lot here for $175. Just some nice variety. I know I said max 4 to 5 cards, but I was willing to come down because a lot of it was autos, and I feel like autos are a little bit easier to move than like your prisms or anything like that. But yeah, guys, that's it for the mail day. If you do want to support the channel and you do want a card case, this is why I came up with the card case itself. I didn't want to put out something that I felt you guys wouldn't need. So if you do want to support the channel, go check me out on Instagram and DM me on mattscardshop or mattscardcase. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in future videos. Take care.